This is a Hot Pie Media original.
Well, the Hipster just signed the most lucrative guaranteed contract in NFL history. The Hipster Diva that is, and add some neck hair. I wonder if he'll shave the neck hair now. Or has he got to keep that look up? I think he's going to keep the look up, even with a couple $100 million, most of which is guaranteed. I think he's going to go with that look still. I guess he's going to be riding around South Austin on a scooter, a nice scooter now. So Aaron Rodgers just signed the largest guaranteed contract in NFL history. I would guess it's probably the largest contract in sports history, but I don't know what Lionel Messi's contract is like and Ronaldo, but I doubt that there's anything else that can touch this. The next one will be even bigger. So the next quarterback who's looking for a payday, you got to be pretty happy you and your agent are having a good day. But for now, the Hipster Diva anti-vaxxer that is Aaron Rodgers. Remember we last left Aaron Rodgers, he was saying the whole world hates him and they don't like him. Woe is me, and he's whining, and I guess they like you enough. They just paid you $200 million for 4 years. Was it the right call to make? Probably. Yeah, probably. The interesting part of the Green Bay Packers paying Aaron Rodgers $200 million, of which 153 is guaranteed. That's a good day. I try to tell my kids, you should only have to make $200 million once. Go take on the day. But what's interesting about this is it is if you look at what happened this past season in the NFL, you have an example of this. And that is the Los Angeles Rams. This is what they did, sort of. They signed stars. They threw a bunch of money because in the NFL, you hear the term salary cap. Here's a quick tutorial on that. So each year on paper, a team is allowed to allocate, I believe it is 67% of designated revenue. So that's why the NFL, that's why a team in Green Bay, the size of Waco, can pay a guy $200 million just because they all share the money. Okay, it's not the Packers or Green Bay, Wisconsin found this money. No, the money is shared because the salary caps are predicated on designated revenues like TV rights, streaming rights, and so business is better than ever. You could argue Aaron Rodgers might be grossly underpaid, given how much money the pro football industry is making. So that's how a salary cap is set. So each team then would split up these revenues on a balance sheet, would then have, you've got X amount this year to spend. They tinker with that and say, we'll spend this much this year, prorate some next year, and they move money around. But you've got to, on the balance sheet, show a payroll of, I don't know, 150 million or whatever. So the reason why this is risky, and I'm saying this is an all-in scenario, because you've taken a giant chunk of your salary cap and said, put it in one place. It better work. It better work. John McClellan is the co-founder and creator of ATX Hot Sauce, now in all 50 states and several retail outlets as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to let this social media rock star chef walk us through 4 different sauces, and then I'll taste and we'll tell everyone why they should buy. You can give the science behind these, and then I'll make the simple recommendation. Go to atxhotsauce.com. All right,
I don't think anybody's heard the website.
Yeah, I know.
You, Jeff, but it is atxhotsauce.com.
I'll say
I got that one right.
45 times, atxhotsauce.com. So let's do it.
I brought 4 flavors here, and we're going to test your palate today. Okay. And I only brought 4 because I didn't think you could handle 5 or 6.
Yes,
probably a smart move. Yeah. And so the first one we're going to try here is called Beet Heat. And just like the name implies, it has beets in it. It's made with red Fresno peppers. Red Fresnos are red peppers that are they're hotter than a jalapeno and a little bit less than a serrano. So not super hot here, just a lot of really good flavor. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move up the chain.
Okay. I've had the Beet Heat, but okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it though.
It goes well with a cab. All right, Jeff's savoring Beet Heat.
I'll even do it with you, so that should be all right. Now remember, it is hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's hot sauce. Trust me, man.
Wait,
It's hot sauce.
is that one hot to you?
No. A little.
Yeah. The great thing with the fermentation process is you get a bunch of the flavor right up front.
Yeah.
And then the heat comes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, especially with the red Fresnos. This is not a very spicy one, but it is a very tasty one. Goes on great on sandwiches.
Beet Heat.
Beet Heat. B-E-E-T. Heat.
All right. Go to atxhotsauce.com.
That's right.
It worked for the Rams. The Rams did it with several superstars and said, we're going to get a bunch of short-term contracts. We're going to spend all we have. We're going to max out on the salary cap. Our future sucks, but we're going to win a championship. So the Packers are pretty much saying, even though he hasn't pulled it off recently, we're going to bet everything on the next 2 years because once he monopolizes all of our salary cap, we're going to suck. So let's just win now, pay him whatever he wants now, and it better work. Anything less than a championship trophy is a bust now. It's a bust, and it's going to be on him. Now, a lot of us would enjoy that kind of pressure, but it's a fascinating, risky move. It's betting everything for the next 2 years. So his contract... You do know, it's not even a wild prediction. We are soon going to see, because the pro football industry makes this kind of money. These guys are not overpaid. They're not. That's the kind of money that's coming in. It's about to go up. Wait till you get Amazon involved in the streaming of the NFL and watch this thing skyrocket even more. We're going to have a $500 million contract soon. I can predict it now. It's coming. So Patrick Mahomes has a $450 million contract over 10 years. Josh Allen of the Bills, $258. Aaron Rodgers has $200. Dak Prescott, $160. How's that working out for you? Then you break it down yearly. Aaron Rodgers is going to make $50 million over the next 4 years. So that's probably 75% of their salary cap. There you go. You better win. You do that direct deposit with it. If you could put a note and say, you have to win a championship, or it's a bust. Patrick Mahomes makes $45. Josh Allen makes $43 million a year. Dak Prescott, $40. The real story, other than the interesting football economics angle to it of saying, we're going to just do all we can to win right now. We're going to bet everything we can. And that's a weird guy to bet on. He's a great player. He's a 2-time MVP. Forget the neckbeard jokes. But he is a pain in the ass. He is a diva. He's a guy, remember he went that Woe Is Me tour where he went traveling around in his Star Wars shirts and didn't decide if he wanted to show up to work or not? I mean, you got to put up with a lot with him. There's a lot of drama that comes with him. And the one thing, though, for all the drama and all the whininess and all the hipster jokes you want to make, he does show up to work. And when he plays, he plays. So he'll keep the drama up. This is exactly what he wanted. He wants to be the highest paid player of all time. It really mattered to his ego. So his contract, $153 million is guaranteed. So you're talking about a guy who's going to be 40 years old in that business. Now he stays healthy. I'll give him that. But that is an amazing bet. It is a shocking all-in move. And if you want to win a championship right away, it's probably the right call.
Thanks for listening. You can find more episodes and all of our other Hot Pie Media originals baked fresh daily at our home online at hotpiemedia.com, the Hot Pie Media YouTube channel, or wherever you listen to podcasts.